Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I couldn't hear myself. That's okay. If I don't, I don't. Okay. We can go about 4 minutes. Good afternoon and welcome to the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse at Marshfield Senior High School for this afternoon's non-conference girls basketball game between the Marshfield Tigers and the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. I'm Dan Leonard and along with Cindy Sweevy, we welcome you to today's game and we thank you for joining us on Zaleski Sports. Well, this afternoon's game we have a team with contrasting styles. Tigers come to the game opening the season with 3 straight victories. Last night, a victory over La Crosse Central by the score of 69-53. Meanwhile, the Sun Prairie East Cardinals have had a rough start to their season, winning 2 of their first 6 games. Last night, they did defeat Beloit Memorial by a score of 82-43. Looking over some of the stats and getting ready for today's game, I noticed that Sun Prairie East has got very young ball club, 1 senior on the roster, only a couple juniors, and the rest is filled out with sophomores and freshmen, with 3 of their top 6 players being freshmen for Sun Prairie East. So I'm looking for Marshfield, who has a lot of experience, one of the top players in the area, in Danielle Minsas, to lead them. Last night had her career scoring night, 29 points for the Tigers, along with Ashley Grand-Corvitz, who had her career high last night with 20 points. So we got a team with a lot of experience and a team with very little experience. I do know that Sun Prairie East top player is their only senior, Lucy Stry, who's averaging about 16, 17 points a game. So we look for her to get an opportunity to score. Got about 2 minutes here remaining before our tip-off. We'll take a quick timeout and get a word in for a couple of our sponsors. You're listening to Marshfield Tigers basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Here at Marshfield Senior High School, Chips Hamburgers, we're going to join the public address announcer for the playing of our national anthem at this point. And along with the starting lineups for both ball clubs.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Sun Prairie East Cardinals and Marshfield Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
3-0 against the Sun Prairie East Cardinals with a record of 2-4 out of the Big 8 Conference in the Madison area. As always, Mike Steinwagner with a great job with player introductions, the voice of Central Wisconsin. Looking forward to doing a senior high girls game this afternoon. They're off to a good start to start the season. Here's the tip, controlled by the Tigers. Minsas with the ball, passes it over to Schuler. Here's a shot up from the left wing. No good, rebounded by the Cardinals. Lucy Stry, the leading scorer and leading rebounder for the East Cardinals, brings it across the timeline. Being guarded closely by Schuler. Here's the handoff, batted away, controlled now by Rihanna Davis. Holding it on the top of the key. Dixon dribbling to the corner, guarded closely by Busen. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be East Cardinals basketball. Just underway. Here's 17:22 remaining in the first half. No score. Here's the inbounds pass to Davis. Back to Dixon. Dixon looks inside to Stry. Stry backs down, goes up with a shot. No good. Gets her own rebound, goes up again. Good. Lucy Stry with the first basket of today's game, putting the Sun Prairie East Cardinals on top 2-0. Tigers cross the timeline. Minsas back to Kolbeck. Pass left side over to Busen. Now Minsas with the ball, drives to the basket, shots up, no good. Partially deflected on the play. Cardinals control. Quickly down floor. Dixon underneath the basket. Does a spin turn, puts a shot up, shot's no good, rebounded by the Tigers. Minsas brings it across the top half-court line on the run. Double team back out to Kolbeck. Tigers set up their offense. Grand Corvitz in the corner to Minsas. Skip pass all the way across to Kolbeck. Her three-point shot up is no good. Deflected and bounced around, controlled underneath the basket by Kia Dixon from the Cardinals. Quickly up court, pass underneath and off the hands of Dixon. It'll be Tigers basketball. 2-0, Cardinals lead, just underway. Minsas will bring it across the timeline for the Tigers. Pass to Kolbeck to Grand Corvitz. Schuler, dribbles the baseline, puts a shot up, and she's fouled on the shot. Schuler's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Lucy Stry. First personal foul. To the line for the Tigers, Rael or Schuler to shoot 2 free throws. First shot's up, off the back of the iron, and no good. Rael averaging 6 points per game coming into today's contest for the Tigers. Here's the second free throw, and it's good. 2-1, Tigers in a full court man-to-man press. Brought across the timeline by Kia Dixon. Looking to drive against Minsas. Here's pass and a penetration down the lane by Brindley. Pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll be Cardinals basketball. Stride at the inbounds for the Cardinals, deep in the corner. Passes it out to Brindley. Brindley back to the top of the key. Pass to the wing to Stride. Stride dribbles down on the baseline, spins inside, puts up a half hook shot. Shot rolls around and is no good. And we're going to have a foul. I believe it's on Stride, her second personal. So Lucy Stride with 2 quick fouls for the Cardinals. Stride is their leading scorer and rebounder thus far in the season. Here's Schuler, passing the corner into Grand Corvitz. Back out to Minsas. Schuler looking for a 3. Now back to Grand Corvitz to Minsas. Looking to penetrate along the baseline. Back to Colbeck. Over to Grand Corbett's. Schuler. Here's a three-point shot put up by Busum. And draws no iron, hits out of bounds, and it's going to be Cardinals basketball. Both teams off to a rather slow start here. We're at 14:57 remaining in the first half. 2-1 Cardinals lead. Into the ball game for the Cardinals, sophomore Carrie Wetton. Here's the long pass on the inbounds play. Intended for Dixon. Rihanna Davis. Tigers steal the ball. Minsas looking to penetrate. Pulls it back out on the top of the key. Pass to Grand Corbett's. Her three-point shot is up. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded, tipped by Schuler. Now Colbeck's got it in the corner. Looks inside for Busum. Turnover, Tigers. Here's Kia Dixon. Guarded closely by Minsas. Cardinals are having a hard time getting their offense started with the Tigers' close man-to-man defense. Here's the drive. Colbeck up. 2-point layup is good. Zeta Colbeck with her first 2 points of the day. Puts the Tigers on top 3-2 here. Cardinals bring it up. Davis with the ball, looking to drive against the Tigers. Bounce pass over to Wetton. Wetton looking inside for Brindley, can't find her. Pass is knocked away and stolen by the Tigers. Pass all the way down court to Colbeck. She, on her way to the basket, she travels. Tigers turnover. Bunch of subs in for the Tigers. Sam Kilty along with Femmel. Here's the inbounds pass again along, stolen away by Minsas. Her three-point shot, it's up and good. Danny Minsas with her first three-point basket of the day. Puts the Tigers on top 6-2. Cardinals trying to bring it up across the timeline. Tigers under tight man-to-man defense. Here's the pass to Dixon, off her hands, out of bounds. Tigers basketball turnover against the Cardinals. Abby Packard into the game for the Cardinals. She's a freshman. Minsas brings it across the half-court line for the Tigers. Pass over to Kilty. Minsas looking for a shot at the top of the key. Back to Kilty. Pass over to Femmel. Femmel with three-point shots up. Off the rim, no good. Returns it. Here's the shot by Kilty, no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals, Dixon. Her pass to the wing, deflected by Minsas. Caught by Davis. Or Davis' shot's up and no good. Off. Then we don't have a foul on the rebound. Abney with the foul for the Tigers. It'll be Cardinals ball underneath their own basket. Looking to inbounds it. Bad pass out of bounds. Brindley's pass intended for Ramaya Davis out of bounds. It'll be Tigers ball. 12:27 remaining here in the first half. Marshfield with a 6-2 lead. Here's Kilty. Pass to Minsas. Looks inside. Shots up by Femmel. No good. She gets her own rebound, misses. Here's the rebound this time to Davis. Stolen away by Minsas. On the breakaway, takes it in hard to the basket. Goes up for the shot. Offensive foul. Danielle Minsas. Her first personal, second team foul for the Tigers. Cardinals will take it out underneath the Tigers basket. Got to go the full length. Here's the pass inbounds to Davis. Remai Davis brings it across the half-court line, sets up the offense. Screen and roll with Dixon. Now the pass to Dixon. Way out high, broken up, stolen by Minsas. She goes in for the layup and shots up and good, and she's fouled on the play. Minsas with a basket and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Kaya Dixon with the foul. Her first personal, third team foul against the Cardinals. Minsas to the line for a free throw. Here's her free throw. It's up and good. 3-point play by Minsas puts the Tigers on top 9-2. 11:42 remaining in the first half. Here's Davis bringing across the half-court line. Pass over to Brindley. Brindley holding it overhead, looks inside to Davis, goes up with the shot, no good. Rebound and put up. Kiera Martin with the basket. Here's the pass down underneath the Femmel. Her shot's up and good. Femmel with the basket and a foul on the play. Dixon with her second personal foul. And we have a technical, I believe. That counts her technical. It's also a personal foul, so she now has 3 personal fouls. Shooting the foul shot for the Tigers. Was Femmel. She made 1 and then missed the technical. Minsas is shooting the technical now. Excuse me. Correction on that. 2-shot technical. First technical free throw is good. Second one is up and good also. Score now, Marshfield 13, Sun Prairie East Cardinals 4. After the technical foul will be the Tigers basketball on the far side at center court. 11:20 remaining here in the first half at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse, Marshfield Senior High School. Minsas brings it up, sets the Tigers offense up. Looking to drive. Now into the game for the Tigers, Cammie Wookerfenning. Here's Grant Corbett looking inside. Minsas with a shot up, no good. Rebound controlled by the Cardinals, but she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. It'll be the Tigers basketball. Tigers basketball underneath their own basket. Inbounding it'll be Casey Abney for the Tigers. Passes in down to Minsas. Looks to drive. Here's the kick outside to Minsas inside. Shots up and good. Tigers have a girl that I do not have in the program, so I'm not sure who it is. Could be Jill Holm, or not Jill Holm. Mackenzie Holm. Here's the inbounds pass, full length of the court by the Cardinals. Going through the hole, Kavanaugh. Shots up and good. Foul on the Tigers. Grant Corvitz with her first personal. Packard with the basket. 15-6 here. Packard at the free throw line for her foul on the shot. Free throws up and no good. Rebounded by the Tigers' Grant Corwitz. Brings it across the timeline. Pass to Holm. Now Minsas. Looks inside to Wickerfenning. Trying to pass it outside to Kolbeck. Kolbeck's three-point shot. Good from the corner. Kolbeck with her three-point shot. Good for the Tigers. Make it now 18-6. Here's the pass inside to Stride. She goes up hard. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Pass up to Kolbeck. Skip pass to Minsas, their three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath by Kolbeck. His shots up, no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Quickly down floor, going in. Brindley with a layup, but foul on the play against Ashley Grand Corvitz.
Personal foul number 21 for the Tigers. Ashley Grand Corvitz, first personal team fourth.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul against Tigers. Free throws up and good. Kira Martin made the first free throw. We'll get the second one. Score now, Marshfield 18, Sun Prairie East 7. 9:42 remaining here in the first half. Martin set for their second free throw. That one's up. Rolls over the front of the rim and good. 18-8. Minsas brings it up for the Tigers. Pass over to Femmel. Driving to the basket and shot by Kilty is no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Quickly down for Stry. Here's a skip pass to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh back to Martin. Deflected away. Almost stolen. Now we got a travel called against the Cardinals. Kiera Martin tried to get off the floor on a loose ball, and you can't get up without traveling. It's the Tigers' ball. Minsas inside Kolbeck. Now we have an officials timeout. Looks like there's another technical foul this time against the Sun Prairie East bench. Referee's still talking it over. Not sure what happened. I didn't see any upset coach or anything, but apparently the wrong words were said. So yes, there is a technical on the bench. Minsas going to the free throw line. Her first free throw was up and no good. First free throw is no good, off the rim. Here's her second free throw. That's up, straight through. To the Tigers' ball at half court on the far side. 19-8, 9-10 remaining here in the first half. Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse, Marshfield Senior High. Minsas pass into Kolbeck. Brings it across the timeline. Pass over to Femmel. Femmel drives to the baseline. She stops and she pivots, but she traveled. It'll be the Cardinals' ball. Brindley to inbounds for the Cardinals. Here's the long pass again. Intended for Stride, picked up by Packard. Takes it to the basket and good. Packard with her fourth point this afternoon, making it 19-10. Here's the Tigers. Minsas on the left wing. Drives the baseline, shots up, goes up strong, basket's good. Minsas with the 2-point and the foul. Caitlin Brindley with the foul. Minsos will go to the line for another attempt at a 3-point play. 21-10 Tigers lead. Free throw by Minsos up, no good, rebounded by Stry. Over to Brindley. She'll walk it across the timeline. Here's Packard. Into Stry, back to Packard. Pass to Brindley. Brindley dribbling around the top. Pass to Stry. Stry dribbles inside the lane, kicks it out. Back to the top of the key. Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh to Packard. Trying to look inside for Brindley. Here's Kavanaugh. Back to deflected and stolen by Busen. Knocked out of bounds. Actually was off her leg. Tiger turnover. It'll be the Cardinals' ball. And now I found out who the number 1 for the Tigers is. It's Lauren Katzenberger, who was in the game before. Mistakenly called her Mackenzie Holm, but it's Katzenberger. Here's the Cardinals. Packard with the ball on the right wing. Back to Brindley. Brindley looking inside. Hand off to Packard. Packard drives to the lane. Kick out. Drives in. There's going to be a foul on the play. Tigers foul. Abney with the foul. Cassie Abney with their 3rd personal foul. Packard's at a free throw line. First free throw's up and good. Five points early here for freshman Abney Packard for the Cardinals. 21-11. Here's Packard's second free throw attempt. Shots up, straight through. 21-12. Tigers bring it across the timeline. Here's the pass inside to Bushin. Back to Kolbach. Bushin with a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound to Kolbach, shots up, good. Zayna Kolbach with the rebound basket. Puts the Tigers on top, 23-12. Tigers still under full court press. Here's the pass to Kavanaugh. Looking for Packard. Stolen away by Katzenberger. To the hole. Katzenberger with the rebound. Pass to Schuler. Schuler's going to bring it up. Gives it to Kolbach. Pass to Schuler. Back to Schuler. 3-point shot. Good. Rayella Schuler with a 3-point basket. Here's a long pass down court to Packard. Back to Brindley. Brindley drives. Kicks it out to Kavanaugh. Back to Packard, off her leg and out of bounds. Turnover for the East Cardinals. 6:22 remaining here in the first half. Marshfield 26. Sun Prairie East Cardinals 12. Kolbach brings it across the timeline. Pass to Katzenberger. Back to Busum. Grankorvitz. Grankorvitz to Kolbach. Back to Katzenberger. Drives into the lane. Back to Kolbach. Kolbach's long 3-point shot off the short of the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded to Grankorvitz. Kicks it out. And a 3-point basket is good. Rayella Schuler with her second 3-point basket. Here's the long inbounds pass stolen by Kolbach. Drives down, pass out. Katzenberger drives to lane, shots up. Good. Lauren Katzenberger with her first basket of the game. And we're going to have a timeout for Sun Prairie East. And with the timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout. Word from our sponsors. You're listening to Marshfield Tigers girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
All right, back here at Chips Hamburger Fieldhouse. Marshfield leading 31-12. Timeout, Sun Prairie East. Full court press the Tigers are putting on is definitely bothering the Cardinals of getting the ball across half court and then to set up their offense. Here's a pass into Kavanaugh. Crosses the timeline, guarded closely by Katzenberger. Pass to Stry. Stry looks underneath to Martin. Martin kick out. 3-point shot up off the iron, no good. Rebounded to Grant Korwitz. To Busum. Schuler, Rail Schuler to Kolb. Back to Katzenberg. Grant Korwitz. In the corner to Busum, and she's standing on the out-of-bounds line. When she caught the ball, it'll be Sun Prairie East, Tiger turnover. 5:09 remaining here in the first half. More substitutions in the game. Sam Kilty back in the game for the Tigers. Here's the pass and bounce to Packard. She brings it across half-court line. Pass to Martin. Back to Kavanaugh. Looking inside, they're trying to get something set up for Stry. Unable to get it. She comes outside to the top of the key. Now she's dribbling against Kilty, going all the way to the basket. Falls on Sam Kilty for the Tigers. Be Cardinals basketball underneath their own basket. Here's the Stry with a foul, trying to get the pass inbound. She took one of the Tigers and just pushed her. That's her third personal foul. Offensive foul, so there will not be any free throws. Here's the Tigers. Grant Korwitz. Kilty. Grant Korwitz. Back to Mensas. Looking inside. Back to Grant Korwitz. Drives. Kick out to Mensas. Looking inside. Pass to Grant Korwitz. 3-point shots. Good. Ashley Grant Korwitz with a 3-point basket. Puts the Tigers on top 34-12. 4:15 remaining here in the first half. Here's Sun Prairie. Brindley with the ball. Pass to Packard. Trying to penetrate. Kicks it back to Martin. Now Davis. To Brindley. Back to Martin. Martin drives to the basket, loses control of the ball, picked up by Davis. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Mensas. Danny walks it up across the timeline, pass in the corner to Kilty. Back to Mensas. Drives to baseline, pass to Kilty. Shot fake. Back to Grant Korwitz. Underneath, nice shot. Nice passing by the Tigers. Bossum with the 2-point basket. Tigers 36. Cardinals 12. 3 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's the pass inside. Knocked away by Mensas. Off the hands of Packard. It's going to be Marshfield basketball. Cardinals are having a hard time setting their offense up and getting anything going against the Tigers' tough man-to-man defense. Here's Katzenberger bringing it across now to Grant Korwitz. Mensas back to Bowsam. Pass corner, Kilty. Shots up, no good. Rebound to Minsas. Shots up, no good. Rebound by we got a Minsas with a personal foul on the rebound going over the back. It'll be free throws on the other end, bonus for the Sun Prairie Cardinals. Cammie Wickerfenning back in the game for the Tigers. Wetton at the line for the bonus for the Cardinals. Carrie Wetton, a sophomore. Here's her free throw. It's up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Wickerfenning. Tigers bring it across the half court. Pass now to Kilty. Back to Katzenberger. Knocked away, picked up by Katzenberger. Pass to Minsas. Back to Ashley Grant-Korvitz. Kilty. Here's Katzenberger. Penetrates, shots up. Rolls around the rim, no good. Foul's going to be on Lauren Katzenberger. We're going to have bonus free throws on the other end. To the line for the Cardinals, Brindley. First free throw's up and good. Score now 36-13. Second free throw off the back iron, no good. Rebounded to Kilty. Pass to Kobach, pass underneath. Intended for Katzenberger and over her hands. Out of bounds. It'll be Cardinals basketball. .2:13 remaining in the first half. Here's the pass inbounds to Packard. Walks it up to the timeline. Sun Prairie starts their offense. Pass to Brindley. Trying to get it inside. Pass now over to Dixon. Dixon looks to penetrate, and we have a foul against the Tigers. It's going to be on Grant-Korvitz. It's her second team foul, second personal against Ashley Grant-Korvitz. To the line for the Cardinals. Brindley, her first free throw is up and good. She's now 2 for 3 at the line this afternoon, 2 points. Here's her next shot. That's good also. 3 for 4 at the line for Brindley. 36-15, 1:53. Tigers quickly across the timeline. Kobach over to Wickerfenning to Grant-Korvitz. Looks to drive the baseline. Pass inside to Kilty. Picks it up, kicks it out to Katzenberger. Now back to Kobach. Kobach's three-pointer is good. Zeta Kobach. 10 first half points for Kobach here in the first half. Marshfield leads 39-15. 1:20 remaining here in the first half. Brindley passed over to Packard. Now to Dixon. Dixon looks inside. Here's the bounce pass stolen away by Wickerfenning. Gives it to Kobach. Turnover against the Cardinals. Kobach, Grant-Korvitz. Here's Katzenberger's three-pointer, no good. Rebound of Wickerfenning underneath the basket. Blocked away by Brindley. Here's the breakout and a layup. Good by Dixon. (39-17). Tigers bring it across, pass to Grant-Korvitz. Looking inside for Kilty, kicks it back out to Kobach. Now over to Katzenberger. Back to Kobach. Grant-Korvitz. Grant-Korvitz penetrates. Nice bank shot. 12-foot shot for Grant-Korvitz. She now has 5 points in the afternoon, 41-17. 15 seconds remaining. Here's Brindley for the Cardinals. Looking to penetrate against Wickerfanning. Pass back to Wetton. Tries inside. Stolen away by Katzenberger. Quick pass down to Kobach, off her hands and out of bounds. Just couldn't quite control the bounce pass from Katzenberger. 1.2 remaining here in the first half. 41-17. Here's the pass to Packard, and that's the end of the first half. At halftime, the score, Marshfield Tigers 41, Sun Prairie East Cardinals 17. We'll take a quick message, a couple of messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Marshfield Tigers girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Today's Coach on the Couch is sponsored by Mid-State Technical College. Spring into your future at mstc.edu. With Marshfield girls basketball coach Taylor Varsho, 5 years now in. It seems like just yesterday, and I know that's such a cliche thing to say, but it really does to me seem like just yesterday. I usually ask during this part of the interview what keeps you coming back, but instead I'll ask you why coaching. And so tennis in the fall, basketball in the winter. Why are you a coach?
Well, tennis in the spring.
Sorry, yeah.
It's okay. Tennis in the spring for the boys, and then basketball coach here in the winter. I think what makes me still coming back is just the love for the game that I have and the knowledge that I can pursue into these young ladies, not only basketball-wise, but I also think just the memories that we can create together and the memories that I had joining girls basketball when I was in high school. And I think just creating life lessons along the way too. I think those are really important. You know, we talk about all the time, you know, athletics can build so much success not only in the sport that you're in, but also in life after high school, whatever that path might be for each individual. You know, you might be a starter on one team, but then, you know, you might be a role player on another team. You know, I talked to many college coaches about the roles that these student athletes play, and the role might be a little bit different, but it also you know, how do these young ladies, you know, accept those roles? What are those roles? How do you define those roles? So I think, you know, as they go through life, as they graduate high school and get to that next level, whether it's playing collegiately or just attending college or going to tech school or just going right to the workforce, you know, what is your role in your job? What is your role? How are you going to work with the team? You know, all those little things that we absolutely miss. And, you know, sometimes those are teachable and sometimes those are not teachable. So really, really what makes me coming back, and I go back to your question of what makes me want to coach, I think just the constant memories and the relationships that I can build with these girls each and every day at practice.
So memories, let's talk about last year's season a little bit, and you can talk about one or two of your favorite memories. The first half of the season, a little bit stop and start that first half. The second half, you won 7 of your last 9 regular season games. What were some of the memories from last year?
Yeah, you know, I think I go back to our very last game against Kimberly and how much growth we had as a team. You know, we were coming into a whole new system last year of 5-out motion offense, or just running the beauty of motion, and not having set plays, not having to call a play every single time. But it really took us until maybe February to understand how to play the game of basketball and what that looks like. You know, at any level, I think we're missing that big piece of how to play the game of basketball and letting the players be creative. You know, what do they have? What skill set do they have when they get to me, and how can I form, you know, whatever offense that we want to run around that? You know, so just the level of IQ that we need to have to run a motion offense. But I go back to that Kimberly game, and just to see how much growth we've had in the whole entire season. You know, we didn't like the result, but I think the growth and having it lead into our summer, we had a really good summer. We, you know, won both of our leagues at all 3 levels, and we played in a ton of tournaments. We had skill sessions twice a week. So it was a really pretty special summer for athletes to get better. And that's what it's about. It's about getting better. It's about that growth. It's about that progress. So obviously, the wins are great and all that, but I think honestly it goes back to those memories again. The Badger game last year, I got to bring everybody. This year again, we're going and creating those memories and seeing the next steps. So I'm really excited about this season and work and using all the things that we did in the summer, and now it's transitioning to the actual season time.
Before we talk about this year's season, which is actually what we're here to do, you had 5 seniors on last year's team. Any memories or maybe just a final thanks for those 5 seniors?
Absolutely. With those 5 seniors, they've been with the program since I've taken over, and so for those specific ones, it goes to show, and you still get text messages from them today, and that's the beauty of coaching. We love practices and we'll remember drills and stuff like that, but when you get a message from, for an example, Sophia Grunling, and she says, "Thank you so much, I made the rowing team at UW-Madison," that's what it's about. And I think Sophia was a great player. She was a role kid. She came to practice every single day, and you know what? Her minutes didn't show on in game time, but her attitude, her ability to just be a bulldog down below, and she knows her struggles, she knows her strengths and her weaknesses, but I think for a player like that to just be a role player but also be very successful on the soccer field, those are the type of kids that I want, just those toughness mentally and physically, and you're going to do anything you can to be a part of a team. So I thank those seniors, like I said before, have been with me since day one, since I've taken over the program, and I appreciate everything they've taught me as a coach too. So
start with this year's team. Let's talk about offense. You got a ball handler, you got a scorer, you got some options down low. What should Marshfield Tigers basketball fans know about your offense to begin this season?
Yeah, I think it goes back to, my senior leadership this year. I got 5 seniors again, which it goes back to, how do they want their senior year to go, and how much time have they put in. I call it rent due. We have to pay rent every single month, but how much rent have you put in? How many times have you picked up a basketball since the last day of practice or the last game last year? So I'm really excited about the season. I have a great group of kids out here that want to be here, and they're hungry to get better every single day. But our offensively, we want to score, obviously. We want to play fast, we want to shoot threes, and we would like to press full court. So really excited about the athleticism I have at every single level, and again, really just excited to see what this group has.
If you score 80, 90 points a game, you're probably going to win them all. There could be some games you don't get to that number. So defense, how important is defense on this year's team?
I think defense, you go back to the cliche quote of defense wins championships, and when Heidi Michaels was here, that was her big thing. If you can play defense and you can make them turn the ball over, you'll win a lot of games and you'll be in a lot of games. But it all goes back to those little things of being in the right position, being in the right gap, communicating with your team. We do shell drill almost every day here, and you never can get enough of shell drill. Whether it's stationary, whether it's moving, but you can't. And the tough thing goes back to the game of basketball is you can't simulate every single thing that's going to happen in a game. You can have plays, you can have that, but I'm not a coach that wants to call a play every single time. But it goes back to your defense. What can you control? And defense leads to points. If you can get a score and a stop and a score and a stop and just keep that repeating, I think that goes to show. But I do think we have the length this year to potentially get a lot of turnovers, and the teams that we're going to play, they're going to be tough. Our schedule is not the easiest schedule. We play a lot of back-to-back Friday, Saturday. But again, since day one, since November 7th, we're preparing for that first playoff game. So again, really excited both offensively and defensively of what we have for this year.
Visiting with Marshfield Tigers girls basketball coach Taylor Varsho. Wisconsin Valley Conference, always tough. Back when you played, before you played, it's always been like that. During your 4 years, you've had a conference championship, you've had a coach of the year, you've had girls put in some really good seasons. Where is Marshfield's place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference? How do you fit in the conference?
I think there's no doubt that we have potential to gain a Wisconsin Valley Conference championship for the 22-23 season, but I also think it goes back back to each and every practice, each and every day, what are you doing to get better? We can all have that goal, but again, I'm not playing anymore. Coach Schur's not playing anymore. My other 2 coaches aren't playing anymore, but what are they going to do? How much time are they going to put in? And it goes back to your off-season training. Did you put in the time? Did you pay rent? So I think that it is something that obviously is always a goal for us as coaches, but it's every day, and it's that competitive hungriness that you need to bring every day. No spot is given here on any level. We fluctuate kids all the time, and I think, if we can get kids to compete every day for a spot, compete for playing time, compete for in every drill, we'll be pretty darn hard to beat.
Back to your 5 seniors. One of them just recently signed a letter of intent to play collegiate basketball at a place that you know about, it turns out. Are the seniors, are they a coach on the floor come game day? Is that the kind of ability you want them to have?
Absolutely. I have 5 seniors this year that potentially have a chance to play some minutes this year. So, we're looking for people to fill some holes in some spots from last year to this year.
All right, we're back here at Marshfield Senior High School, Chips Hamburger Fieldhouse. Halftime now completed. We're just about ready to start the second half. Marshfield 41, Sun Prairie East 17. It'll be the Cardinals' ball to begin the second half. Dan Leonard here along with Sydney Sweevy. We thank you for joining us for this afternoon's game here on Zaleski Sports. I'd like to thank Sydney for a job well done. She keeps everything running here. It's good working with her. Here's the pass to the sideline and off the hands of Dixon, out of bounds. It'll be the Tigers' ball with a quick turnover by the Cardinals. Pass inbounds to Kobach. Now to Kilty. Sam looking inside to Minsas. She gets it on the baseline. She drives the baseline. Pass to Boosum, but back out to Kobach. Now pass inside. Picked up. Back to Grant Corbett. In the corner. Bowsum's shot, no good. Got a tie up and a jump ball by Grant Corbett and Stry. This time it'll be the Cardinals' possession. Nope, Tigers' ball, underneath their own basket. Kilty to inbounds for the Tigers. Bowsum, back to Kobach. Back to Bowsum. Drives the baseline. And we're going to have a blocking foul. No basket.
Blocking foul, number 23 for the Cardinals.
That's 4th personal foul on Dixon. First personal of the second half. Tigers taking it out of bounds. Minsas at the top of key to Bowsum. Now back to Kobach. Swings it to Minsas, looking inside. Back to Grant Corbett at the top. Over to Kilty. Kobach. Looking inside, pass outside to Minsas. Bowsum. Here goes Grant Corbett on a backdoor cut. Pass outside to Bowsum. Her 3-point shot's up. Off the rim and no good, and rebounded to Stry. Lucy Stry with the rebound. Here's the pass ahead on the breakout. Shots up. Ramaya Davis, she had it blocked and off her own body and out of bounds, and the Tigers will get it back. Just underway here in the second half. 16:50 remaining in today's ballgame. Marshfield 41, Sun Prairie East 17. Here's Grant Corbett to Bowsum. Pass outside to Kobach. Now over to Grant Corbett to Kilty. Kilty to Minsas. Her 3-point shot from the corner. It's up, off the rim. Goes out of bounds. Oh, yes, it does go out of bounds. Bowsum tried to save it. Her foot was on the line, so it'll be Sun Prairie East basketball. As I mentioned earlier, Sun Prairie East, very young ball club. Out of their top 6 players, 3 of them are freshmen and 1's a sophomore. Only 1 senior on the whole team for Sun Prairie. So they're struggling against the Tigers' tough man-to-man defense here today. Here's Stry working against Kilty, driving it down to the baseline, works her way up, shots up and over the top of the rim, rebounded by Kobach. Brings it across outside now to Kilty. Kilty's 3-point shot's up, no good, off the side of the rim. Rebounded and the shot's up and good. Minsas. Minsas now with 15 points. We have a quick timeout. With the timeout, we're going to take a quick word from one of our sponsors. Once again, you're listening to Marshfield Tigers basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
All right, we're back here at Chips Hamburger Fieldhouse, Marshfield Senior High School. Marshall with a 43-17 lead after a timeout by Sun Prairie East. Sun Prairie inbounds it. Brindley brings it across the timeline for the Cardinals. Pass over to Dixon. Dixon gets inside to Martin. Martin back over to Davis. Davis looking inside to Stry, and now we're going to have a traveling call against Ramiah Davis. It'll be Cardinals turnover, back to the ball, back to Marshfield. All right, here's Kolbeck. Pass over to Bosum. Kick out to Grant Corvitz to Bosum. Bosum's three-point shot from the corner off the front of the rim. Gets her own rebound, nicely fouled. Kick back to Minsas, now to Kilty. Kolbeck at the top of the key. Grant Corvitz, now to Minsas. Looking underneath for Bosum. Nothing there. Pass in the corner to Kilty. Outside to Kolbeck. Minsas. Left wing. Bosum, three-point shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Stry. Cardinals break down to the hole quickly, and we're going to have Ramiah Davis going to the hole, and she was fouled. Ashley Grant Corvitz with the foul. Third personal foul. Davis at the free throw line for two throws. First shot's up, off the front of the rim, and no good. Ramiah Davis still looking for her first point of the day. Three personal fouls now on Grant Corvitz. Wooker Fenning back into the game for the Tigers, replacing her. Here's the second free throw, up and good. Ramiah Davis now on the books with 1 point. Here's Minsas bringing it across the half-court line. Pass to the left side to Kolbeck. Back to Bosum. Minsas looking inside. Now she drives. Handoff to Bosum. Her three-point shot's up. Good. Ayanna Bosum. Three-point basket. Puts the Tigers on the board, 46-18. Here's the pass to Packard, knocked out of bounds by Bosum. It'll be the Cardinals basketball on the far side. 14-18 remaining in today's game. Here's the pass knocked away and stolen by Kilty. And then it's knocked out of bounds by Brindley. It'll be the Tigers basketball. Good defensive pressure yet applied by the Tigers. That time it was Sam Kilty for the Tigers. Bosum to inbounds. Pass inside. Minsas. Trying to work against Brindley. Pass outside. Wooker Fenning. Bosum. Dribbles to the free throw line. Shots up. No good. Rebound to Kolbeck. Pass over to Kilty. Kilty to Wooker Fenning. Back to Minsas. Danny looking to penetrate. She's at the top of the key. Couple dribbles. Tigers reset now. Pass over to Wooker Fenning. Back to Kilty. Minsas. Dribbles to the free throw line, and there's going to be a holding call against Brindley. Her second foul. Tigers will inbounds underneath the basket. Wickerfang to inbounds for the Tigers. Pass inbounds to Bowsum. Back outside to Kolbeck. Kolbeck penetrates to the middle, and on her way driving in, she's fouled. I think it's Ramaya Davis with the personal, her first personal foul. Cardinals have 3 team fouls now in the second half. Tigers will inbounds underneath their own basket. Pass inbounds to Bowsum, knocked away and stolen. And we're going to have a foul against Cammie Wickerfang. Her first personal foul, second team foul here in the second half. Cardinals will inbounds. Here's Brindley, brings it across the timeline. Pass to Packard. Stry at the top of the key, ball overhead. Pass now to Bowie, who's into the game. Stolen away by Minsas. She goes in for a layup. Shots up and good. Danny Minsas with a breakaway left-handed layup. Now up to 17 points on today's game. 48-18 Tigers lead. Here's Stry. Over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh back to Brindley. Looking inside. Sam Kilty playing man-to-man defense. Pass now back to Kavanaugh. Here's the pass. Stolen away by Boosum. Dribbles to the basket. Shots up. We're going to call offensive foul against Bowsum. Her first personal foul, third team foul. Common foul will be Sun Prairie East basketball. Here's Brindley walking across the half-court line for the Cardinals. Pass over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh back to Cleveland now into the game. Stolen away by the Tigers. In for a layup. Shots up. No good. Was Danny Minsas. Fouled on the play. She's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Zella Cleveland with their first personal foul. Minsas at the line. Here's her. Danny's first free throw is up, rolls around the rim and falls through. Danny now with 18 points on the afternoon. Last night her career high 29 points against La Crosse Central. Here's her second shot up, good also. (50-18). Marshfield leads over Sun Prairie East. Here's Brindley bringing it across the timeline. Looking underneath for Bowie. Actually, it's Brooke Kavanaugh. There's a foul on the Tigers. Kolbeck. Zeta Kolbeck. It'll be the Cardinals basketball underneath their own basket. Pass inbounds to Stry. Looks inside. Brindley shot up. No good. Out of bounds. It'll be Tigers basketball. Kolbeck to bring it across for the Tigers. Setting up the offense. Dribbles all the way to the basket. Goes up for a shot. No good. Offensive rebound by Femmel. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Kolbeck. Kicks out to Minsas. Skip past to Bowsum. Her three-pointer. Good. Her second three-point basket of the second half. Now 8 points on the afternoon. Here's the drive in by Stry, and there's a foul against the Tigers. going to be against Abney. Her 4th personal foul. Stry at the free throw line for 2. First free throw is up and good. A lot of fouls in today's game. Here's the second free throw by Stry. That's up and good. Lucy Stry now up to 4 points. Be Tigers basketball. Kolbeck to bring it up for the Tigers. Here's the pass to the wing to Femmel. In the corner to Katzenberger. Back to Kolbeck. Kolbeck looking to penetrate. Kick out to Bowsam. Bowsam drives to the basket. Shots up. No good. Kind of off balance. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Packard. Brindley now with the ball. Looking inbounds inside to Stry. Stry's shot up. Rolls around the rim. No good. Picked up by the Tigers. Minsas on the breakout. Femmel. Nice pass. Shots up and good. Alyssa Femmel with her second basket of the game. Nice pass from Minsas. That's Brindley's 3rd personal. Grant Corbett's back in the game for Minsas. Danny now with 19 points on the afternoon. Femmel's second free throw is up and good. Tigers now lead 56-20. 10:35 here remaining, and we're going to have a timeout. And with the timeout, we're going to take another quick word from our sponsors. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger Basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
All right, back here at Marshfield Senior High School. Stolen away by Kolbeck. Going in for a layup. Shots up. Off the rim. No good. Rebound to Brindley. Zeta Kolbeck with a steal and the left-handed layup attempt. Rolls off the rim. It's Cardinals basketball. Now into the game. Zella Cleveland for Cardinals. Back to Brindley. Into Stry. Kicks it outside to Packard. Back to Stry, Brindley, Cleveland. It's almost like they're in a stall. Pass over to Cleveland. Pass back to Packard. Packard hands it off to Bowie. Bowie dribbling around the top key. Now pass inside and a foul on the Tigers, Zeta Kolbeck. Cardinals inbounds underneath their own basket. Here's the inbounds pass. Shots up and good. Stry. Lucy Stry with her 6-point on the afternoon makes it 56-22. Here's Bowsam. Back to Katzenberger. Grant Corbett's now inside to Femmel, back to Katzenberger. Shot up, 3-point shot by Grant Corbett's air ball, taken by the Cardinals. Bowie brings it up, gives it to Brindley, drives inside, shots up and deflected. Inside of bounds, it'll be Tigers basketball. (56-22), Marshall with the lead. Dan Leonard here with Sydney Sweevy, bringing you basketball this afternoon here on Zaleski Sports. Here's the pass to Femmel, back to Katzenberger. Kolbeck, Katzenberger. Kick out to Bowsam, drives to the middle lane, shots up. Shot's no good, but there's a foul on the play. Lucy Stride with her 4th personal foul in the afternoon. Bowsam to the line, shooting 2. First free throw's up and good. Nine points now in the afternoon for Ayanna Bowsam. Her second free throw's up. Rolls off the rim, no good. Off the hand of Grant Corwitz, and it's going to be Cardinal basketball. 8:43 remaining. Marshfield 53, Sun Prairie East 22. Brindley brings it across, up for the Cardinals. Looking to penetrate. Kick to the side. Shots up. No good. Rebounded underneath. And Stride puts it in. Stride now up to 8 points on the afternoon. Tigers bring it down. Throw it away. Quick turnover. Mackenzie Holm now in the game for the Tigers. Here's Brindley bringing it up, walking it up over the timeline. Stopped at half court, passed inside. Here's Packard, shot deflected, taken away by Holm. Mackenzie Holm quickly up court to Bowsam. Back to Holm. Katzenberger over to Grant Corwitz. Grant Corwitz looking inside for Cutter. Nothing there. Back outside to Holm. Holm over to Katzenberger. In the corner to Femmel. 3-point shot off the rim. No good. Rebound to Packard. Hands off to Stry. Lucy holding it. Ball overhead. Back to Brindley. Packard. Stry. They're looking inside, trying to get something set up. Kick back outside now to Stry. Stry dribbles against Femmel, and we're going to have a foul. Number 2, Femmel, her first personal. Tigers are over the limit, so Stry will go back to the free throw line for bonus free throw. Kira Martin back into the game for the Cardinals. Here's Stry at the line. Free throw attempt. Shots up. Off the back of the iron. Falls through. It's good. Lucy Stry now 3 for 3 at the line in today's game. Up to 9 points. She'll get the second bonus free throw attempt. 57-25. Here's Stry's second one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded strongly by Grant Corwitz. Pass up to Bowsam. In the corner to Holm. Kicks it out to Grant Corwitz. Femmel. Sam Kilty now back into the game. Grant Corwitz. Holm. Looking inside for a cutter, not there. Penetrates. Kicks it out to Bowsam. Dribbles the baseline. Shots up. Shots good. Ayanna Bowsam, 2-point basket. Packard with her first personal. Iana go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Her free throw's up, good. Good-looking free throw by Anna Balsam, 60-25. Tigers now with a 35-point lead. Here's Stry holding it far outside. Looking for a cutter inside to Brindley. Brindley working against Mackenzie Holm. Shots up, and we're going to have a foul against the Tigers. Falls on Ashley Grand-Corbett. Ashley's fourth personal foul. Caitlin Brindley at the line, shooting 2. First shot's up and good. Brindley now has 4 points on the afternoon. Brindley with her second free throw attempt, 60-26. Second one's up and good. Five points this afternoon, all at the line for Brindley. Here's the Tigers. Holm at the top of the key, past to Kilty. Sam looking inside for a cutter, has it knocked away, picks it up. And we're going to have a reach-in foul against Packard. Abby Packard with her second. Sam Kilty goes to the line for the bonus. Free throws up and good. Sam Kilty with her first point this afternoon. Making the score now 61-27. Here's Kilty's second free throw. That's up, straight through, good. Sam Kilty 2 for 2 at the line. Her first 2 points of the afternoon makes it Marshfield 62, Sun Prairie East 27. Here's the pass to Brindley. Looking inside to Packard. Back outside to Cleveland. Kavanaugh. Packard. Pass inside and knocked away by the Tigers and stolen by Katzenberger. Pass ahead to Mackenzie Holm. Down underneath. Looking for Kilty and over her head and out of bounds. Turnover against the Tigers. .5:49 remaining in this afternoon's game. Marshfield 62, Sun Prairie East 27. Here's Brindley bringing it across the half-court line to Cleveland. Back out to Martin. Brindley inside to Stry. Stry turns, faces the basket, gives it to Packard. Out of bounds off the knee of Mackenzie Holm. It'll be Sun Prairie East basketball. Underneath the basket, throwing it in is Brindley. Pass inbounds to Stry. Knocked away and stolen by Kilty. Sam brings it across. Pass over to Katzenberger. Drives to the baseline, but she's called for a travel. Took an extra step before she put the ball on the floor. Turnover Tigers back to Sun Prairie East. Brindley brings it across the timeline. Hands it to Cleveland. Back to Stry. Stry to Brindley. Looking for a cutter. Back outside to Stry. Trying to get an open person in the lane. This time it goes underneath the Packard. Stolen away by Femmel. Down to Kilty. Back outside to Mackenzie Holm. Mackenzie looks, passes to Wickerfenning. Back to Katzenberger. Femmel. Femmel drives the baseline, shots up over the top of the rim. Rebounded by Wickerfenning. Kind of loses her balance and loses control of the ball, but some Prairie East player is standing out of bounds, so it's going to be Marshfield basketball. 4:36 remaining. Just looking ahead, schedule for next week. Marshfield at Merrill on Tuesday evening. Friday night, Tigers travel to Wisconsin Rapids. Both games are Valley games. next week for the Tigers. Here's a shot by Wickerfenning off the backboard and knocked out of bounds, and the Tigers will retain possession of the ball. Pass inbounds to Katzenberger. Back to Mackenzie Holm. Looking for a cutting Femmel. Holm drives. Spins. Shot up. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Stride brings it across the timeline. Goes all the way down the lane. Kicks it out to Cleveland. In the corner to... Stolen away by Katzenberger. Goes in for a layup. Shots up. Good. Lauren Katzenberger with her 4th point of this afternoon. Puts the Tigers up 64-27. 3:45 remaining in this afternoon's game. Sun Prairie now with the basketball. Looking inside to Stry. Pass over her head and stolen by the Tigers' Femmel. Here's the pass ahead to Kilty. Sam Kilty shot's good. Sam Kilty now with 4 points this afternoon. Sun Prairie basketball. Brindley brings it across, trying to get it to Stry, and we're going to have a foul on Wickerfang. Cammie's 2nd personal foul. Brindley going back to the free throw line. This afternoon, she's 5 of 6 so far at the line for the Cardinals. Here's the free throw by Brindley up. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Katzenberger. Lauren brings it up, setting up the offense. Here's the pass to Casey Abney back in the game. Here's a pass outside to Femmel. Femmel's 3-point shot up, rolls around the rim, no good. We're going to have a foul against the Tigers' Mackenzie Holm. Mackenzie Holm with her 1st personal this afternoon. Cardinals back to the free throw line. Here's the first free throw up. Rolls around the rim, no good. Brooke Cavanaugh at the line. Misses the first one. Here's the second one as the Tigers now are over the 10 foul limit. Second free throw's up and good. 66-28. Tigers with the ball. Pass now to Kilty, to Femmel. Femmel with the 3-point shots up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Packard. Quickly bringing it across the timeline. Pass to Brindley. Drives the free throw line. Shots up. Off the rim, no good. Falls on Mackenzie Holm, her 2nd personal foul. Brindley's free throws up and good. (66-30), 2:25 remaining in the game. Kilty with the ball in the corner, looking underneath for a cutting Femmel. Pass inside to Femmel. Shots up and deflected. Packard steps out of bounds on the line, trying to save the ball. It'll be Marshfield basketball. Kilty to inbounds for the Tigers. Pass inbounds to Holm. Drives to the lane. Kick back outside. Now over to Femmel. Femmel drives. Back to Holm. Holm drives. Pop. Free throw line. No good. Rebound underneath. Deflected by Femmel. Breakout by Packard. She goes in for the layup and the shot's up and good. Abby Ackard. 8 points now in the afternoon. Here's Abney. Pass to Femmel. Femmel drives to baseline. Nothing there. Trying to look around. Passes it out to Kilty. Sam closely guarded by Ackard. And we're going to have a foul by Packard. Abby Packard. Her third personal foul. Sam Kilty back at the line for the Tigers. Her first free throw's up and good. Sam now with 5 points this afternoon, including 3 for 3 at the free throw line. Senior averaging about 2 points a game. Second free throw's up and good. She's now up to 6 points. Here's Stry walking it up for the Cardinals. Pass to Brindley. I would guess both teams, the girls got to be rather tired. They both played games last night. Long travel here today from Sun Prairie to Marshfield. We have a foul on Kilty. Here's the free throw up and good. Lucy Stry with the free throw. Here's the second free throw up. Good also. Lucy now up to 11 points this afternoon. Here's the Tigers. Pass inside. Katzenberger up. Good. Lauren Katzenberger, 6 points. 70-34. 1:05 remaining in this afternoon's game. Here's Brindley. Pass over to Packard. Pass to Cleveland. Back to Brindley. Looking inside for Stry. Stry pops out to the top of the key. Tries to throw it inside to a cutter. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball. 70-34. 50.3 left. Pass into Packard. Martin looking inside to Stry. Stry with a nice pass to Davis. Right idea, wrong pass. She threw it down at her feet and she couldn't get down to get it. Rolls out of bounds. It'll be a Tigers basketball. Katzenberger brings it up for the Tigers. To Femmel. Pass inside to Katzenberger, no good. Rebound, Femmel, no good. Rebound, Mackenzie Holmes shot up, no good. Femmel battling for it, and we're going to have a foul on Femmel from the Tigers. That's on Mackenzie Holmes. Back to the free throw line, 18.3 remaining. Abby Packard at the line, shooting 2 shots. Hoping to get down on the floor and get a interview. Sydney trying to see what she can get done here. Here's Packard's second shot up. Good. Sydney out. Abney Packard now up to 8 points on the day. 12 seconds remaining. Looks like Kilty's just going to let the clock run out. That's going to be the final score this afternoon here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse. Final score, Marshfield Tigers 70, Sun Prairie East Cardinals 36. Stay tuned for this afternoon's Nasonville Dairy postgame report. We'll have head coach Taylor Varsel along with a player of our game. Thank you for joining us this afternoon on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Test 1, 2. Test, test. Test.
Try it again.
Test 1, 2.
There we go. So we can either just go right on the bleachers, or we can almost just turn it over here. Get right in here.
Yep. Fine. We're just going to do it here. That's where the camera's going to be. We're just going to both talk.
This stream is going to cut out. We might just have to do it on the phone and send Jason the interview, like, so we can upload it later.
Okay.
I don't. Try it one more time.
All right, back here with our Nasonville Dairy player of the game, Ayanna Balsam. Great game today, 12 points. Kind of a cold start, but you got it going for you better in the second half with 2 3-point baskets.
Yeah, we just had to, at halftime, we just had to, get after each other. We practice this every day in practice. We get after each other. We had to I had to transfer that to the game because I wasn't entirely, and I had to, step in my shoes and play my role.
I'm assuming back-to-back nights this early in the season, you still don't have your feet under you. Kind of a sloppy young Sun Prairie with a very young team. It's hard to get things going today.
Yeah, I mean, it can be exhausting, but at the end of the day, we just need to pull through. We had to step up.
So is this uncommon for 3-point shot? You like that?
I mean, I love to shoot the 3-point shot. They weren't falling in the beginning, but,
Shooter's mentality, can't make them if you don't shoot them, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on a good game. Good luck to you next week and back to Wisconsin Valley games against Merrill and Wisconsin Rapids.
Thank you.
So at the end, all you need to do is I'm in the house.
Okay.
Give it some. Come over here. Whenever you're ready.
I'm Ayanna Balsam, and I'm in the house.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.